Guys, this is so funny. Dude, did you know on Forex Factory on the website you could you could have replies and people can say stuff? Oh my. This dude 8 minutes ago, fake breaker and rejected, scalp and spam by by humble opinion. Let's go 8 minutes ago. One, two, three. Wait. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Bro, you can't make this up. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. Spam by fake breaker. And then we push up into the breaker and we get the craziest dump ever out of it. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. Please tell me I have a. Oh, he's looking at gold. Either way, that's still funny. I still think that's funny. Alright, let's go ahead and screenshot this. And let's start analyzing. I'm gonna go top down and yeah. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, if today I really just go for a low time frame or a smaller RR trade, I mean I'm okay with that. I don't know. I'm feeling like, sometimes you just need to get a win every once in a while, like a good win. So, news today, boom. FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m. Now let's just go top down here. This is this is crazy. This just happened though. So, yeah. Top down, I guess. So, once again, my monitor, it was working last night, my other monitor, and now it's not working again. Dude, I don't know what's going on with my computer, but I got a new HDMI splitter, or USB-C to HDMI splitter, so that's gonna come, and hopefully that fixes it, but I don't know, it's weird. One of my monitors isn't connecting right now, so we'll get out SP Pro here, and yeah, honestly, we're just gonna start going top down. Man, this weekly gap, it's crazy how simple the market is sometimes. Like, it's literally just seeking, like, look, it just went to the weekly gap and then reversed. Is that simple? What did it do here? It went to the weekly gap and then reversed. All these weekly gaps on the high time frame are just getting bought up on NQ like crazy. So, yeah, I think here let's just do top down and figure out what we got going on, I guess. And honestly, I'm gonna just get out chat on my phone, that way I can be able to, well, nah, I'm not gonna do that. The thing is, I need to, well, one, I need to charge my phone, but two, I don't know. I just don't want to look at it right now. I'll just switch back and forth from OBS. So I won't be able to read the chat here and there. So let's go ahead and go top down. I will get the chat on my phone, and that way I don't have to. That way I'm able to use both my screens. Now let's go top down here. Like I said, it's crazy how simple the market is sometimes. I mean, we really just rebalanced to this weekly gap and then went higher. I mean, look at that. Just, wow. Wow. And then we had a SMT with this swing low. So, let's go ahead and go top down. April 8th, 2026, Wednesday. Once again, I don't know why, but my monitor is not working. But it's not connected right now. I don't know. I'll just switch back and forth. So, weekly unmitigated implied FEG. We've been looking at this same gap every week for so long, and you can see how the market so perfectly used it. All right. And we had a SMT with a swing low. What did Chess call that? Swing divergence. That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Swing divergence with this low. Well, yeah, let's just start going top down here. Another day. We're back again. Back again. Such a grind, dude. Okay. Right. We're gonna get out. Honestly, let's turn that off. Right. So we had this swing divergence here. Just learn what that is from Chess. That's pretty cool. So yeah, weekly gap, you know, hey, got used. We end up using the breaker as well. It does kind of look like AMD to the upside right now. We're getting really good displacement. Okay. The same gap we've been looking at for so long. Once again, being used. Right. And we sweep out these equal lows. Guys, I think it's safe to say this is probably low resistance, right? Low resistance liquidity run. Where's the next weekly like inefficiency? Like, we have none, right? There's no sell side weekly inefficiencies, really. I mean, this is something to consider, is there's really not. Now, maybe like this, I don't know. I don't think you could consider that. Um, right? This is something I'm noticing. It's just like we might just displace up right away. It really does kind of feel like that could happen. And then, yeah, drop down to a daily chart. Is exactly what I was saying, right? So now this, honestly, it could end up being that this whole thing is just accumulation. Maybe we want to mark it out like this to this. Yeah, that checks out. Little barcode was just accumulation for the weekly chart. Looks like, you know what's so fascinating about what we had right here is this is true year open. Right? I mean, let's go actually pull that up, right? It makes so much sense, actually. Yeah, so we're gonna be bullish all year. I mean, the rest of the whatever. I can't think of how to. We're gonna be bullish for the rest of the. Well, yeah, it's just bullish AMD, I guess. Yeah, because look, true. This is true year open. Look at that. That is true year open, right? Yeah, it's. Let me look at my spreadsheet. Honestly, that's something else that I should pull out every single day um, is this true open spreadsheet. Right, so I put true year open right here. So the first Sunday, 18 o'clock after April 3rd. Yeah, I mean that checks out. Crazy. We manipulate true year open like perfectly. That is beautiful. Wow. And then one range projection exactly is basically this low. That is really, really fascinating. Wow. Wow. So yeah, we're probably getting bullish AMD, and we're probably gonna go back up, I guess. But like true year open just perfectly got manipulated, right? I mean, all that just looks exactly like low resistance. And this daily gap has inverted. Look at, you know what? That's crazy. It's like this daily IPG really just is exploding price to the upside. Wow. Wow. That is insane, actually, how clean that is. Like, that's not, like, complicated. That's actually just really, really clean. Nah, that's really cool. It's basically an IPG retest is what this is. Yeah, that's. I'm not gonna lie. That is really, really pretty. Wow. Wow. That's so cool. This is just a daily IPG setup. Most textbook daily IPG ever. And then, right, sweep of these triple equal lows, essentially. Kind of makes you think why couldn't I like realize this? Like, I mean, I did, but I didn't realize we were gonna get this true year open manipulation. Wow. Yeah, that is really cool, actually. Look, I had the daily IPG marked out. It's not like I didn't see it. I saw it. Wow. Yeah. Trooping true year opened perfectly before the expansion. So, yeah, we're probably just going to continue this low resistant liquidity run. Um, I guess, what's the thing what you do when you normally have an inversion for value gap set up like this and you're targeting, external highs? What do you normally do? Well, we'll probably have magneto effect back up to this old bearish SMT. Because remember, this was a bearish SMT. So recency of an SMT is what matters, right? So we have an old bearish SMT and then a new bullish SMT. So we're probably going to basically run us back up to this old SMT. Dang. Yeah, see this? See this old bearish SMT? So now that's going to be the liquidity pool of interest, I would say. because of just the Magneto effect, right? So we have basically, what is this? Previous year's high, essentially. Here's previous 3-month highs. And here's previous year's high. Yeah, this is light bulb, guys. I think we're gonna go back up. And so basically all of this should be just the Magneto effect, right? How's Bitcoin doing? Nice. Here's the daily chart. Dude, is Bitcoin going up too? Or is Bitcoin lagging? Oh, whoa. Bitcoin, the hype is not there for Bitcoin. Wow. That's crazy. The market and Bitcoin are diverging like crazy right now. Alright. So, just screenshotted that. So yeah, what do you normally do when you get inversion or a change in state of delivery, right? Usually, you project it. So let's probably do that. Right. This is Venom on the daily. It's crazy how that works. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see the daily Venom. That's crazy. Now I'm going to be more aware for the future. Look at the way that we just reversed right off of it. Venom, Venom, Venom. Then right to the daily IPG. Low resistance highs, Magneto effect, old bearish SMT. This is definitely going to be low resistant now. I didn't even see the daily Venom, dude. That's insane. I did not see that. Alright, it's Daily Venom. So, yeah, what do you normally do when you get an IFG? You project it, so, or you project out the CISD or whatever, right? So, I mean, maybe from here to here, because, yeah, I mean, that's probably the entry, and your stop loss probably goes below the BPR. So, like, let's say this is a daily trade, right? Because it is, right? For the biggest traders, I mean, it is. It's crazy how news just came out right as we get the daily IFG. You know what I mean? Like, what? And we manipulate True Year Open, too. Which also manipulates True Week Open. How does that happen? Dude, how does that happen? It's kind of crazy. So I'd do one projection here. How the heck does that happen? Like, that's just absurd. Like, that news came out right after True Year Open, right when we got the daily inversion for value gap. How? Right, there's two projections. We could do 3 projections as well. Takes us up to previous year's high. And then 4 projections puts us in all-time highs territory. That is just bizarre. There's no other word for it. How? Not even gonna lie, it's actually so insane that right as we get the daily IFG trade set up, that is exactly when the Trump when the news comes out to deliver price. Like, what? How is that possible? I'm genuinely asking out of curiosity, because that's insane. I don't know. I can't explain that. That is just, yeah. Not to mention we literally waited till Tuesday because we needed to manipulate True Week Open. Yeah. It's really, really interesting. So, yeah, I mean, there will be this daily imbalance here. True Week Open Tuesday. Tuesday's candle closed higher. Yeah, that's just insane. Eight hour outside bar. Crazy. So, yeah, we could take a look at the daily. There's a daily imbalance here. That's just ridiculous. And not to mention, wait, isn't there the true month open somewhere in here? Oh my. It's over here. So we were below that. That's just. What? Bro. Oh my gosh. The market's so cool. How does it do that? That's just insane. And then the true week open was right here. Monday, 18 o'clock. It's like, wow. It's almost like all of it was manipulated, and then we went higher. That's insane. That's insane, dude. There it is. There's your inducement for the year. Then an 8-hour outside bar. And, yeah, I mean, perfect. I think the actual true week, I meant true week opens right here. That's just really cool. What the heck? I don't know how no one's watching the stream. I mean, there might be people watching the stream, but no one said anything. But this is just really one of the most fascinating analyses I've done. Like, this is really interesting. How does it do that? Yeah, we got LRLR above, lots of it. So I think we're going to be bullish for the year. Yeah, for the year. Forgot to mark the 8-hour outside bar. Inducement below all the true opens. I'm just curious though. Do we have the other true open? There's a true open for the 3 month. Yeah, that was all the way up there. So we were definitely below that. What the heck? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I think we're gonna go up pretty aggressively from here, honestly. If I can, I mean, every single trade, you want to take profit with stop loss to the upside because you just might capture all the way back up. Every single trade is going to be taking us all the way back towards previous year's high. So at every single trade, if you can get longs, you're going to want to get in with a TP with stop loss because on the off chance we go up, tap back to previous all-time highs with this aggressive displacement, you are going to make generational wealth. Yeah, every single long you can get in targeting these previous year's highs. And it's like genuinely insane that the daily IFG happens right as yearly Trump news comes out. Like, what? So I'm gonna say, like, any trade, any longs you can get, I would try and TP with stop loss as much as possible because in my opinion we should just keep expanding towards previous year's high. That's just my opinion. Eight-hour outside bar. We got 28 minutes to market open. See, I think any longs you can get, you want to TP with stop loss. Now, in the short term, though, we are at one projection, right? And we are inside of a tiny, tiny little daily volume imbalance and daily fair value gap, right? So now we might just cut right through it. I'm not going to ignore this. I know it's here, right? But we might cut through it. So like I said, we might just, honestly, we're probably gonna close through this. I'm gonna expect us to probably close through this, and it's just gonna be even more confirmation that this is low resistant liquidity run. We got 26 minutes to market open. I might get chat out on my phone so I can read chat. Yeah, no one's here today. People, it's exhausting. I think people are just like thinking there's not going to be opportunity because of the expansion overnight. But I think this might be one of the times with the most opportunity because any chance you can get to TP with stop loss, I mean, now the thing is, right, I'm not going to hold overnight, but I'm going to hold till the end of the day. And any chance you can get to TP with stop loss, you're going to want to do that because we're in this massive daily expansion. Yeah. Okay, I got live chat pulled up on my phone, so we're good with that. I wouldn't hold overnight, but what I'm saying is like basically every long entry you get, TPing with stop loss, it's just gonna be massive upside potential for longs. Right. Okay. So yeah, we're basically at one projection of this. We might want to project out the outside bar as well, right? It's a very logical thing to project out. Hey, we got 4 watching. Let's go. So, guys, this is one of the most fascinating days of the year. I mean, I'm not gonna go through all the analysis again for anyone who's just not getting here, but all the true opens get perfectly induced at this low, and then we just expand. 8-hour outside bar expansion right after the daily inversion. It's incredible. It is genuinely incredible. There's no other word for this. It's just beautiful. Has anyone else noticed Justin Wehrlein disappeared from the internet? Like, isn't that kind of crazy? I don't know. I was just thinking about that. Like, he has not been... He's been gone for quite a bit now. So project this out as well, right? So we are getting... we're probably going to go up to 4 projections. So if you were to TP with stop loss, 4 projections of this outside bar as a, as a final target is logical. We just hit 3 projections, so look how perfectly we hit 3 projections. That's incredible. And I think we're gonna hit 7 projections of this as well, and 8 projections, and all the way up. I mean, we got relatively equal highs here, right at 7 projections. Sheesh. It's pretty cool. Dang, bro, there's only 2 people watching. I can't believe that. And one of them is me. One of them's my dad. So no one's watching, but this is insane. Yeah, I think this whole week is gonna really have massive opportunities. TPing with anytime you can TP with stop loss, you're gonna want to do that. Wow, that's cool. Okay. I just want to say hi. Dang, guys, this is one of the most fascinating days of the year. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This is one of the most fascinating days of the year. Wow. No one's watching. It's just me and my dad. It's crazy. Four people watching now. Let's go. Dude, genuinely one of the most fascinating days of the year. It's so cool. So we're gonna want to look for draws and liquidity to the upside. Um, then again, honestly, we're at the high of this daily SIBI and this daily volume balance. We're at 3 projections. It's possible we get a rejection out of this real quick, but honestly, dude, I think it's gonna inverse. And we got previous month's high. Very reasonable draw on liquidity. Resting at the end of all of this little LRLR here, right? I think that's where we'll draw to. And I think, honestly, I think we're gonna get a closure through this daily SIBI, and it's gonna, like, we might even take previous month's high before the end of the day here. That's how bullish it is. And previous month's high is right at 4 projections of the outside bar. So previous month's high, in my opinion, is going to be a really nice draw on liquidity. And yeah, right. And we got like really good, clear, obvious. This is the, like, really obvious LRLR here. I mean, any long you can get, any bullish AMD targeting previous month's high or just holding for the day is going to be a massive, massive trade. I would not short here. There's nothing I'm going to do to like, there's no way I'm shorting this. I am not, no matter what, I'm not going to short. Because any long you can get is going to massively, massively be really beneficial. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah, I mean, I think if we can get any longs we can get targeting this LRLR and previous month's high and 4 projections of the outside bar is gonna be very beneficial. I mean, like I said, I think we might close through this daily Sibby so aggressively, we might take previous month's high before the end of the day. That's just my opinion. And I'm aware of the daily Sibby and volume balance once again. I'm kind of expecting that to inverse. And there's really not going to be an external gap until up here. So I think we're seeking out previous month's high. Man, there might be really, really nice trade. I'm gonna really go for this idea of TPing with stop loss and then holding it for the rest of the day or for previous month's high. Honestly, I think that's gonna be really nice. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for today. I'm ready to hopefully find some longs. Once again, if I can just TP with stop loss targeting previous month's high, I'm going to be very happy. I'm not going to short here. So we go to the 4 hour, right? We have a 4 hour unmitigated gap. Do we want to come to this? I don't know, but it's a idea. It's a possibility, right? I'm not gonna ignore it that it's there, right? I mean, it's a thing. Whatever the case is, I think I'm going to try and get in with only one con because, I mean, you can just tell if you can get in with longs, no matter what, it's going to be just a holding a hodl type of deal where you just hold. You just want to hodl for the day. See how high that takes us. Right, so there's this 4 hour unmitigated gap. So we could be looking at IRL to ERL off this 4 hour unmitigated gap. But we might just use the 1 hour one. I don't think we need to come down to the 4 hour one. 4 hour one. Dude, this is so exciting. I think this is going to be a really, really nice day. But like I was saying, has anyone else noticed Justin Werling like disappeared from the internet? It's kind of crazy. Like he's not been, he hasn't posted or anything in like what, like over almost 2 months now. Alright, I'm gonna put this in 4 hour. I'm so excited. Hopefully today can be a good day. Once again, I'm really just going to try and go in with one con and then TP with stop loss. I'm really probably going to wait for us to rebalance this for either 4 hour unmitigated gap or yeah, we're probably going to have to come back to this 4 hour unmitigated gap, and then from there we'll seek for previous month's high. So there's a chance I might need to wait till 11 a.m. We might get 11 a.m. reversal. If so, I'm gonna have to be really patient today, and I'll stay on the charts if I have to wait for that. Because this is, once again, there's opportunity. I'm not just gonna ignore opportunity if there's opportunity. IRL and then all of these highs. So IRL and then ERL. I think we're gonna probably come back to the 4 hour. There's really not a problem. Is there's not a gap here. There's not. I thought there was a 1 hour gap. There's not. It's a 30-minute gap. So I think we're gonna probably need to come back down. Maybe use this, and then soup, expand. Like that. That's probably what I would look for the day. So we might end up reutilizing and filling back in this daily volume imbalance. And then I would look for soup of this low, essentially. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Once again, it's literally, there's only 3 people watching, but it's all good. So fascinating. I think we'll IOFED this. And we'll probably get some kind of SMT. Yeah, I mean, if I have to wait, if I'm gonna have to wait till we come down here to long, so be it. It's probably might take till 10 or 11 Eastern, and that's fine with me. I'll just wait. Yeah, but we might get like SMT here into this low. This is exciting. I'm not gonna lie, this is really exciting. So I'll probably look for 15-minute change in state with SMT off an IOFED of this 4 hour gap. What time frame am I on right now? The 1 hour? Yeah, honestly, I think this 1 hour gap is gonna be an IOFED. I mean, the 4 hour gap is gonna be an IOFED. Hey, we appreciate the hearts. Finally, someone's here. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, this will be very likely a soup. Like, if we come down to this 4 hour gap, I'm seriously expecting it to be IOFED. Expecting this to probably be IOFED if we hit it. we appreciate the hearts, guys. Dude, I'm so bullish here. I think we're gonna inverse. People are gonna think we're rejecting this daily SIBI and we're turning bearish. I'm gonna be like, no, bro. There's like, we higher time frame. Like you guys saw how I marked this out. We've manipulated all the true opens inducement of this low. It's just like it is extremely bullish. Sup, Emfer? Dude, good to see you. You're the only one here, bro. What up, man? Yeah, I'm honestly super bullish today. And doesn't mean that we can't come down to this 4 hour. I honestly think we will probably come down to this 4 hour unmitigated gap. So I'll probably taper each shorts and then I'll take the longs if we get it. And I will take profit with stop loss. I'm going to be very conservative about it because I really want to take profit with stop loss today. Because I know the potential. Yeah, dude. I'll be right back. Wow, this is really exciting. I just hope I don't mess this up. Dang, only 2 watching. That's crazy. I really hope I don't mess this up. So I think we're going to probably backfill this daily volume imbalance. It might not even come down. It might not even come down to it. Honestly, it might not even come down to it. Because if we backfill this daily volume balance, that might be all it needs. In all honesty. It might be so bullish that we don't even come down to it. I would not even be surprised, honestly. Hoping market open manipulates. Three watching again, let's go. It might be so bullish we don't even come down to the 4 hour. We might just backfill this. These are all things we got to think about. It's actually possible we don't even come all the way down to the unmitigated 4 hour and we just backfill the daily volume balance. But if we do hit the 4 hour unmitigated gap, my guess is like 95% chance or more that it will soup. Maybe even like yeah. That's just my thoughts. I mean, I want to make sure this daily volume balance is marked out correctly. Man. Oh, dang, there's 5 watching now. Let's go. So anyone who's just not getting here, guys, I'm extremely bullish today. And the case for bears is that we're in this daily SIBI and volume balance, but I'm honestly expecting it to inverse to the upside. And I'm hoping we get some kind of manipulation on market open. If we hit this 4 hour gap, I would say probably like 99% chance that's going to be a soup. But it might be so bullish that we just come down, backfill this daily volume balance. And yeah, we'll see. So let's honestly get down to the lower time frame, and we'll taper each shorts here, but I will definitely not take shorts, dude. No way. I'm not taking shorts in any world. Have to be crazy to take shorts here. I would not take shorts. We might just use this 15-minute gap. So, okay, let's get. Hey, what up, Chess? Chess is here. We got Chess here, dude. I'm so bullish. It's ridiculous. If we come down to this 4 hour gap, I'm 90% sure that's gonna be a soup. And if we got SMT with it, bro, you could long to previous month's high with like extremely high conviction from IRL to ERL, this IRL to ERL play here. So we got to get down to the lower time frame. Oh, by the way, oh my gosh, wait. Oh no. Midnight Open's right there. Oh, ew. I thought Midnight Open was right here. I was going to say that could definitely happen, but I don't think we're going to come down that far. I don't think we're going to come all the way down there. But I'll still mark it out. We could. I just don't think it's. I think it's too bullish. I don't think it's gonna go down that far. Yeah, dude. I hope we go lower here because I want in. We need to manipulate. Okay, so true session open. Yeah, dude, we're getting the manipulation. Heck yeah. Now we got market open highs as drawn liquidity too. Oh man. I'm excited. And yeah, there's gonna be shorts. I don't even want to tape read them. I don't even care. I'm not interested in shorts. Yeah, told you. We're getting the shorts. Okay. So I'm looking at these 3 true opens. Let's get the low time frame true open. So 928. That got manipulated right there. Wow, all the true opens are around. Oh wait, we need 922.30. Whoops. Yeah, I meant 922.30. We need that, which is right here. Dude, this is so ideal. Oh my gosh. I could not be more excited right now. Oh man. What the heck? I see Chess's message on my screen, but not on my phone. That's crazy. I don't know why. Dude, this is gonna be IOFED. Okay. Check for SMTs here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, SMTs, precision swing points. I mean, is it possible we all have to come down and suit midnight? Maybe. But dude, that would be really, really surprising because I don't think we're going to be that bearish. Lots of bullish SMTs here. You took the short? Nice, bro. I'm definitely waiting for longs here. I want to see SMT with a low inside this gap. I think this is going to be IOFED. 10R? Sheesh. Yeah, I'm really... Man, I'm excited. I think this is going to be a soup here. We got SMTs with those lows. Is that enough? Do you guys think? I don't know. Dude. Sorry, the chart's kind of a mess right now. We're going to get down to the low time frame here. So we have market open highs, which will be a really nice draw on liquidity as well. Once again, I'm expecting this to be a soup. I'm expecting this to be a soup, right? I think this is going to be a soup. Finally, we got S&T with the low. I'm sorry. I need to find any end dogs that we can use. Maybe this one. Yeah, once again, I think this is going to be a soup. Boom. Getting a reaction off this end dog here. Where's the first limit for value gap? Are we going to inverse it here? 930, 931, 932. Are we able to get in with one? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, we would. If this inverses, you could try to take longs, but I don't want to mess it up. I'm not convinced because maybe there's no internal sweep yet. And it's just not the macro. So I'm going to just wait. I really don't want to mess this up. The nice thing is we're definitely going to be able to get in with one con whenever we do get a trade. I don't think time and price are aligned yet though. But I do think this will be a soup. Problem is we have equal lows here, right? And also, let's just put a quadrant on this daily volume balance. Once again, backfilling this is exactly what I'm expecting here. I'm expecting us to backfill this and then use the quadrants. Hey, now I'm seeing the chats from chess on my screen now. Yeah, we're gonna go higher here. I almost feel like this 15-second change of state is gonna deliver us higher. I almost just think maybe just take this. You could just try this inversion. The first center for VAGAP getting inversed. Yeah, I think this is worth it. I mean, there's no internal sweep, but this is, you know, the type of thing you expect. Like market open, just Judas swing and then expansion. So, and it's the first center for VAGAP getting inversed. Yeah, I swear if there's an internal sweep, I'm gonna lose it. There might be. It's very possible that it just needs to get internal liquidity swept, meaning we might need to come. Okay, so we might reject the first center for VAGAP here. It looks like we are. Dude, on a day like today, I really wish I had 2 trades because I want to at least give myself like a couple tries because I know we're going to expand. I just got a loss. No. Dang it, I'm sorry. Okay, tape read the first one for VAGAP short. Change in state off of it, right? I think we're going to get a short here. But I am not shorting. No way. No way am I shorting. We might need a soup midnight. Another thing we could look at is finally internal sweep. Okay. Another thing we could look at is first strike off of the first center for VAGAP back up. I'm really trying. But longs and shorts are clashing. Most recent one is the longs. Yeah, once again, I'm still expecting this to be a soup. Now we have external SMT and an internal SMT. I will wait for this to inverse. Daily SD? Bro, no way, no way. I'm not. We are so bullish right now. There's no way in the world that shorts past this 4-hour unmitigated gap are going to work. 99% chance this is a soup, and I'm calling it right now. And, you know, this might be part of the video that I do. Like, what's the word? If I do a trade highlight, I might, you know, well, I don't know what's going to happen, but I might make this part of the live clip. Because I do think this is going to be a soup. We'll see, though. We'll see. I don't know. Once again, we might need to take the equal lows. We might need to take midnight. Yeah, we got first strike to the downside. I'd be really surprised if we went much lower than this 4-hour gap. Dodgy was like, New York's gonna suck today. Bro. Come on. It is fine. I really want to see the first center for value gap inverse. We might just need to see a 15-minute change in state off of the gap here. So this is not as helpful anymore. Once again, I'm expecting this to just soup. Like, this is gonna... At this point, we'll probably take midnight. I would think. Once again, I am extremely bullish, and I am not looking for shorts here. And yes, the daily volume balance, daily SIB, I think that's gonna inverse on the day. If I can get longs, I'm going to take profit with stop loss and then hold for the day. Because I really do think that there's a good chance we could hit previous month's high by the end of the day. We just took midnight. I'm really going to want to see us come up and take the inverse this back up, the first center for value gap. Either that or, well, 15-minute change state's not going to work here. Neither is 5-minute. But we just took midnight. We get an absorption? Surely. Come on, right? Yeah, there's lots of selling. I'm still bullish. Honestly. Macro is coming. There you go. Okay, perfect. So once again, I really just want to see us inverse the first center for value gap. And then I'll enter. And honestly, even if we don't close above the volume balance, at this point, I'm okay with entering even if we didn't close above the volume balance. Meaning, you're supposed to mark it out like this, right? Well, maybe we should close above it, but... Man, we just took those equal lows. I'm surprised I'm able to get in with one con. I don't think it's bearish, but could be wrong. I mean, the macro's coming. I mean, 10 a.m., I think 10 a.m. is likely to reverse. That's just what I think, though. And I just think it's so bullish on the higher time frame that I think we're going to... Surely this is a Judas swing, I would think. We might leave these equal lows for later. So I don't care that those are there. Those might be basically for after we hit previous month's high. There's a 15-minute gap here too, so might just use this as a 15-minute gap, right? Because I already see the 4-hour gap's already here, and we just took midnight. So, okay. Yeah, might use this as a 15-minute gap. We just took equal lows. Once again, usually a lot of time 2022 models start, or market maker and buy models start after you get the equal lows. So we just got those. Really ideal entry would be the first center for value gap inversing. And I might still take it even if we don't close above the volume balance, like if we just close above the gap. 15-minute. I mean, there's not internal sweep now. There was. We had one, then we didn't. Now we don't have one anymore. Dude, this IFG might rip us all the way up. Be crazy. Tape read this. This might run us all the way up. I'm not interested in taking it because, there's not super clear internal sweep, but we've taken. Where's midnight? What did I do with it? It's right there. I don't know, guys. I'm still expecting longs, but really just waiting for this macro here. It's what's probably gonna take, and I think we're gonna need to see some crazy displacement. This still could play out all the way up. I'm just waiting for the first infraragip to inverse. I'm trying to decide if you want to wait for the volume balance to close above or not. I don't know. We just got a 1 minute change in state, so this is an entry as well. Probably. But once again, there's no internal sweep. This is I mean, there kind of is right there. I guess there kind of is. Okay, so going into the macro here. Hopefully, this is exactly what I want to see. Once again, really expecting this to be a high time frame soup into this 4-hour gap. So if we can inverse this first one for value gap, honestly, if we don't close above the volume balance, I'm okay. Even honestly, even if it's not like a perfect close, I might still take it. So I won't be able to really show my screen because I don't have my other monitor right now. So I'm not gonna be able to show my screen right when I take it. Once again, I'm gonna be TPing with stop loss because I know that we might just expand all day long. And like I said, you might want to wait for the volume balance to close above, but I might work without it. You could also wait for first strike where we, retest it and then continue. You could also take it like this. Wait, actually, I'm going to take it like this. I'm going to take it like
Order
this.
filled.
Should be fine. If it's not, sue me. Whatever. But we're going into the macro, so I have conviction. Holy. So I'm still in, right? Stop loss is like right there. I mean, this is mostly just a conviction play. Like I think now that this is a low time frame trade right here. This inversion. So now we just inverse that back up. Once again, higher time frame is super bullish. I don't really imagine a world where we're bearish here. And I will be TPing with stop loss, so that's why there's no. I don't have a sell limit yet. Because I'm TPing with stop loss. Well, it's the start of the macro, so. Oh my gosh. Don't do
Order
this.
filled.
I get stopped out? Surely I did. Not gonna lie, that's kind of sad. Dang, bro. Well, I don't know. I really do not regret that trade. Heck, I don't know. I still think it's gonna expand. The macro is gonna expand us. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go to paper trading. Dang. Maybe just there wasn't honestly I think this is the one. This is the real one. Dang. This is gonna be the real one. Alright, I'm gonna switch to paper.